Russell passes to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock.
And shooting against Adams, very challenging. He's an assertive defender who won't back off.
Morant against Russell. And then Morant slams it in.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Edwards inside, guarded by Bain. Edwards, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Bain. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now, here is Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Feeds it to Gobert. Out to Russell. This one for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Outside, Bain. Morant looking around. Inside, here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
A minute 50 left in the first. Outside for Jackson, and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
That was okay, let's say that was an odd play. You don't see misconnections like that too often.
Timberwolves trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Here's Russell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
And another thing you like about Russell, just good size at that lead guard position and makes him a handful to defend inside.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Russell against Morant, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Forget the long-range shots. Ja wants to challenge you down low.
For the Grizzlies, Ja Morant.
Both free throws good from Morant. Here's Russell. Now the dish to Towns. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And so here's Memphis. Morant outside. On the wing, Jackson. Morant kicks to Bain. And it's Brooks in the corner. 4 on the shot clock. It's Morant with the drive.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Towns finds Russell. Towns, the screen to the inside. Stolen by Jackson. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Morant. Pass to Adams. Out to Brooks. On the wing, Bain. 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. outside Russell. And so the first quarter's in the books. Grizzlies lead by 6. And
Please give a big round of applause for the Pugs.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
So on the floor for Memphis. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain.
Minnesota foul.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the center position. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it, they kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Morant. And it goes down 2 points. Morant's got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Bain passes to Morant. Towns with the steal. Outside Edwards. Russell kicks to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Clock at 6. Pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Here's Morant. And it's Russell with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Gobert. Good work there as it goes. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Morant drives in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Memphis shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Russell passes to McDaniels. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Morant kicks to Bain. Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. The pass to Morant. Back to Jackson. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Jackson's got the lead back up to 9 now for Memphis. Here's Edwards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And he sinks the second. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball.
2 minutes remaining in the half.
Outside, Bain. Here's Jackson. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves. Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
1:36 left now here in the second. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Russell passes to Towns. Out to Russell. Beyond the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Russell's got 5 points so far.
Hitting three-pointers, so important in today's NBA. Good thing Russell's got the range and confidence to do so.
Memphis foul. Ja Morant. First personal foul.
And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota, trailing by 5. Russell passes to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. McDaniels finds Towns. Here's McDaniels. Back to Edwards. It's rebounded by Memphis. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And finished off by Morant.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Russell dishes to McDaniels. Back to Russell. At the elbow, Edwards. Up top, Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Out to Russell. Fires the 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Jackson. It's Bain atop the key. Now here's Morant for 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We come back right after. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Already one of the league's more creative assist man. Russell making people around him better.
Jones, no one around him. No good on the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Towns kicks to Edwards. With the oh, look out! Look out!
Okay, I see you.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
They kick it out to Green. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And another miss by Memphis. Timberwolves trail by 3. To the paint. Edwards can't hit.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves.
Substitution on the court.
Back to Jones. Right wing. Here's Conchar. And again, Memphis no good. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Down low. It's stolen. And it's Memphis on the break. High post shot. Here's Jones. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Reed, and he stops it. What a pass to set him up.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Pass to Concho. Here's Tillman. Here's Conchar. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 5 to shoot. Passes to Tillman. The rebound by Anderson.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Noel passes to Reed. Here's McLaughlin. To the wing on the left. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, way to play an attack mode and get to the line.
The Timberwolves have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Grizzlies have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Here's Kershaw. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move. And the foul called on Danny Green. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. Just 4 to shoot. The score now all even. McLaughlin's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so Green will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. And Jalen Noel picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over.
For Memphis, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. 1:25 left in the third. Edwards drawing the double team. To the wing right side. Russell finds Edwards. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Bain. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
It's time for T-shirt.
Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Memphis has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And it's sent back by Russell. Towns against Bain. Towns down low. Over Bain. That one rolling around and rims out. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
And it's Morant missing. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Russell kicks to McDaniel. Russell against Morant. Gobert with a screen on Bain. 4 on the clock. The kick out to Towns. Buries it from three-point range. Towns has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. It's Morant with the drop. And then Morant slams it in.
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
That one falls. Edwards got 4 this quarter. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. The Timberwolves on top, leading by just 1. From Target Center, back in a moment. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at point guard. Right side Bain. Morant passes to Jackson. Morant kicks to Bain. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And Adams with the slam.
He threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Gobert double team. Russell with a wide open look. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. To the middle, it's tipped. Stolen by Brooks. Here's Morant. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Towns, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team.
And he's good on the second.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs them.
Outside, Bain. The Grizzlies with another miss. Minnesota in the lead. The kick out to Towns. From deep. The shot will not fall. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Morant dishes to Adams. He's off on that one. Gobert with the defensive effort. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And it's Towns missing. Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Oh my goodness, the slam!
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which... Oh, my goodness, man!
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Outside, Bain. Morant with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone just 33% for the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Russell. And now a 4-point Timberwolves lead. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now, here's Morant for 3. Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. 6 to shoot. Adams finds Morant. And a wide open look for Payne. Trains the three-pointer.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Russell against Morant. The kick out to Towns. Outside Edwards. Back to Towns. Plays it up and banks it in.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
Morant against Russell. From downtown. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Now the pass to McDaniels. Back to Russell. Towns against Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Big spot. Towns with a chance here at the line. He's someone this team relies on.
He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Memphis has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Gobert, no good. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
Outside Jackson fires for 3. Got it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
People are holding their breath a little, wondering if Edwards can take care of business here.
And here's Morant. Gobert with the block. Outside, Russell. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Welcome everyone to NBA basketball on 2K Sports with Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Baring. And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
And checking out the opening line. Up for Memphis. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Then it's Steven Adams. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Aldama in at the 4. Shot clock at 6. Jackson finds Zubac. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And here's Morant. Pass to Payne. Inside. And he dunks it down.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Jackson against Morant. Jackson pass to Zubac. Tipped away. Oh, stolen by Morant. To the paint. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Adams, no hesitation, and right to the rim.
The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brett.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps when you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Outside Morant. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Brooks. Puts up a three. The shot, no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. Jackson, right side. Kicks it to George. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Jackson, the pass to Morris. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Here's George. And George with the jam.
Paul George getting aggressive, showing us some power that time as he's able to get to the rim.
Jackson against Morant. Here's Aldama. Outside for Brooks. Outside Morant. The three is up. Leonard pulls down the board. The Clippers trail. Jackson outside. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
And Jackson does a good job of finding some gaps and getting to those open areas. That's how he finds his shots.
Pass to Bain. Back to Morant. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Morant against Jackson. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Jackson. Down low. Here's Zubac. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Back to Bain. Pass to Morant. Now Adams shoots over Zubac. Brooks, the pass to Adams. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. The Clippers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Out to Leonard. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
And Kawhi rising up and bringing that one down.
Memphis trailing here. Now here's Morant. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. To stop the drought. Rebound by the Clippers. George outside. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Memphis has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Morant, the pass to Adams. Outside Bain. Pass to Morant. Stolen by Jackson. And it's the Clippers on the break. Morris, right side. Zubac with it. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
To the middle. And that'll be Memphis's ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here. Here's Morant. Lays it up and banks it in.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
He got it up. And no good. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. The Clippers on top. They lead by a bucket.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers Youth Dance Team.
And some good action. action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Then it's Dillon Brooks. Then it's Steven Adams. Then it's Aldama in at the four-man position. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Leonard. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent. That's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
You think about the growth of Kawhi Leonard's game, where in the first few seasons had very few assists as a playmaker, and now it's a key part of his game.
That's tipped. George with a steal. Here's Jackson. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Jackson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Moran against Jackson. Outside Moran. Just 5 on the clock. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Jackson. Leonard passes to George. Back to Leonard. Now here's Morris. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. To the inside. Tipped. It's stolen by Leonard. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Here's George. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Steven Adams.
Again, when you go from second to fourth gear, Paul George puts a lot of pressure on the defense that way.
Paul George at the line for 2.
George hits them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Morant with it, guarded now by George. The 3 from Bane. No good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Jackson outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. For Memphis, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Bane. Inside. And stolen by Leonard. George drives in. And a nice finish on the layup. George has gotten 4 this quarter.
Just cutting right there to the spot he wanted to get to. Paul George being very aggressive on that play.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Will it go? It's rebounded by Zubac.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Brooks against Leonard. Bane, the pass to Morant. Now here's Adams. Outside Morant. Brooks outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Adams. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Adams has got 6 points.
Great effort from Adams there. We know he has that size to take the contact, but determined on that play to get the points.
Here's Leonard. The Grizzlies pull it in. And 1:01 left in the second period. Here's Morant. He takes it in, and the basket is good.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Jackson outside. Leonard outside. Morris outside. From the high post. And the Clippers miss again.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Payne, the pass to Brooks. Moran against Jackson. Pass to Adams, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
LA basketball.
Seven seconds left in the first half. George outside. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. Nicholas Batum out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Covington in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Outside Wall. Down low. Here's Batum. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And the Clippers lead by 6.
You can trust Wall to find those openings. He's a talented distributor who wouldn't miss that chance.
Pass to Conchar. Now Jones. Just 4 to shoot. Driving inside, and Wall pulls it down. Well, Los Angeles shooting a solid 53% from the floor. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Back to Jones. Right wing. And they're on the break. And he lobs it up top. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Pass to Tillman. 3 on the clock. Shoots from the baseline. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
LA basketball.
The Clippers in the lead. Here's Mann. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Powell. Back to Mann. It's Powell on the wing. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like it. Powell just being aggressive, making the D overcommit.
At the line for LA, Norman Powell.
Falls for Powell. And so Powell nails them both. And here are the Grizzlies now. 8-point game. Tillman with a screen. Jones from outside. He buries it from 3. Jones has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Batum, pass to Covington. The kick out to Wall. And it's Tillman with a rebound. For Memphis, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Right side Jones. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now just a 3-point Clipper lead.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Outside Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
Getting up and finishing with muscle. Love seeing Wall attack the basket with ferocity.
Outside Jones. To the inside. Pass to Conchar. Back to Jones. Excellent D there from Wall. Los Angeles shooting around 53%, a nice number.
And Terrence Mann, after being a role player in his first couple of seasons, we're starting to see him get a larger chunk of duties for this team.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Covington has that long arm athletic ability to get in there and mix it up.
Outside Jones. The three. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Batum outside. Here's Wall. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. And now a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
And if you give Batum some time to survey the floor, he'll find an open teammate.
27 seconds left in the third quarter. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. And it's a completely new group for the Clippers.
Substitution on the court.
The Clippers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Jones against Jackson. Morris outside. Pass to Zubac. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
The first one falls.
At the line for your Clippers.
So he gets them both. Morant with it. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Oh, what an incredible end to the corner. Wow. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court for Memphis, Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in at the 4. George passes to Zubac. Out to Leonard. George outside. Takes the 3. They get it back. Zubac. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Pass to Morant. Here's Aldama. It's blocked. And that'll be Memphis' ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Adams, the pass to Morant. Clock at 6. From deep. It's rebounded by Zubac.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Out to Leonard. Pass to Zubac. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
To the middle. Here's Jackson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Jackson does a great job that time of drawing the D up, using the shot fake, and making sure he drew contact.
Reggie Jackson at the strike.
And so Jackson nails both of them. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And here's Morant. Tries to break his ice. Morant with the slam!
Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
Jackson against Morant. Jackson outside. Pass to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the foul called on Paul George. That's foul number 2 for him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Brooks outside. Back to Morant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on even to Zubac.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And he's good on the second. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Morant against Jackson. Inside. Kicks it to George. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And it's the Clippers on the break. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Clippers lead by 12. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Jackson pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
They're recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Outside Bane. Back to Morant. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Morris.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Morris outside. Out to Leonard. Three-pointer. The Grizzlies pull it in. Brooks from outside. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Leonard against Morant. From deep three-point range. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
The kick out to Morris. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. And the Clippers lead by 15.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
So no problem.
Of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the point. And for the Clippers, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. No good from Zubac.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
Jackson looking around. George up top. Pass to Morris. Shot clock at 6. The shot by George, no good.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Here's Edwards. Banked in off the glass.
Composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
Outside Jackson. Tries from the block. The shot is good off the backboard. And Minnesota has possession. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Out left to the wing. Here's Towns. Scores after the quick crossover.
You see the way Towns is able to extend over the defense? Just too long, too big to be guarded effectively, especially when he gets this deep.
Now here's Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Outside, Towns. Russell against George. Russell dishes to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Now here's McDaniels. Guarded closer. Out to Edwards. Pass to Russell. Edwards looking it over from deep three-point range. Rebound by the Clippers. Oh, Morris in position. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And here's Gobert. Passes it to McDaniels. Outside, Towns. Back to McDaniel. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Jackson passes to Morris. And the rejection by Towns.
Using all of his height to smother the shot completely. Emphatic block that time by Karl Anthony Towns.
And Gobert kicks to Towns. Back to Gobert. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. The kick out to Towns. Back to McDaniel. It's Edwards on the wing. They get it back. Gobert. There's the dish to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Outside Towns. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Clippers trail by 7. George with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. And it's in there.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this with Rudy. He's a team player.
Russell passes to McDaniels. Russell against Jackson. Outside Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Towns. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Another shot. Rebounded by Jackson. Here's Zubac. And the basket by Jackson. Jackson's got 5.
Not an easy basket for Jackson. He doesn't shoot a really high percentage, but he does make a lot of tough hoops.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Timberwolves. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson and at the point guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Right, we know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Now, here's Zubac. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. Now Russell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside, Towns. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. Morris passes to Leonard. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Jackson finds Leonard. And the rejection by Towns. Here's Edwards. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin. Get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. I think a trip to the finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
It's good. Jackson's got 7.
Worked that one inside nicely.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Kicks to Gobert. Back to Russell. Outside, Towns. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Now here's Jackson. He has 7. He dishes it to Morris. Jackson passes to Morris. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Morris has got his 2nd basket of the game.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Gobert with a screen on Morris. Towns dishes to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Towns throws it down.
Well, easy does it, Towns is saying to himself. Forget about the threes right now. I'm going to go with the flush.
Russell against Jackson. Now here's Leonard. He's covered closely. Here's George, and George with the stuff.
And how about that find by Leonard to a wide-open shooter? He's only getting better at seeing those gaps.
Now here's Edwards. Paul George with the steal. And here we go. Launches it. And rebounded by McDaniels.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
A minute 20 left in the first half of basketball. It's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 4. For Los Angeles, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Jackson. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Zubac trying to break loose. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Timberwolves leading by 6. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Can't cash in from close range. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Morris for 3. Towns with the steal. Russell against Jackson. Gobert the pass to Russell. Leonard with the steal. To the inside. Tries to save it, and again the turnover by the Clippers.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Thanks so much, Dave. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Here's McLaughlin.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. We've got Prince. Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Noel in at the 2 spot. Here's Morris. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Morris has got 6 points. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. If they're trying to create their own identity in Southern California, having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Jackson kicks to Morris. Leonard on the wing for the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Leonard's got his first 3 points of the game.
That may not be his first choice, but Kawhi's not going to pass it up if it's there for him. Good decision to take the quick jumper off the catch.
Prince, the pass to Noel. Second chance shot. Stolen by Jackson. Inside, Morris. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Morris has got 4 points this quarter.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you. Inside, outside, and in transition.
Anderson can't get it to go. The Clippers trail. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. Here's Reed. His three-pointers off the mark. And it's Wall with the ball for the Clippers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Outside for Batum for the lead. That shot is off. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Clippers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Powell dishes the Wall. Batum sets a screen for Wall to the paint. And Nicholas Batum, the bucket on the assist by Wall. And the Clippers lead by 1.
Wall doing a nice job orchestrating there, putting the defense in a no-win situation.
Noel passes to Prince. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Outside, Wall. There's the pass to Batum. Now here's Powell.
Remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Just 5 on the clock. Wall finds Covington. Jacks up a 3. Batum with another miss. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Anderson passes to Reed. Here's McLaughlin, covered by Wall. And McLaughlin gets it to go. And now it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Wall. The rebound by Anderson. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Reed the pass to Prince. Second shot opportunity. They shoot again. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 58 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Down low. Here's Covington. Reed with the block. And he gets it back. Batum wide open. He fires. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And the shot goes down. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Boy, the attacking mentality of Prince right there. You love that. If he has a lane, he's not going to wait around. He's going to hit it right away.
And Wall kicks to Powell. Going inside. And the dunk by Powell.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And Minnesota has possession after the Clippers pick up 2. Anderson outside. Pass to McLaughlin. And Covington sends it back.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes. But in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Right side, George. That will count, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Timberwolves lead by 3. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
And how about the confidence right now from Jackson? Not bashful at attacking and drawing attention from there.
Jackson hits both of them. Minnesota in the lead. Now, here is Russell. Outside, Towns. Over in the corner, Edwards. Back to Towns. 6 to shoot. And Edwards with the stop.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
Outside Leonard. Pass to Zubac. Gobert with the block. They get it back. A 3 from Morris. That ball. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one. Edwards against George. To the middle. And Gobert kicks to McDaniel. The Timberwolves working the ball around him. Here's Russell. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Clippers go the other way with it. Outside, George. Spins. And it's Paul George with the finish.
And you know what? For me, these don't show exactly how great an athlete George is. I mean, sometimes you're surprised that the basket doesn't come down with the force he punches it with.
Towns dishes to Edwards. And there's the drive. And then jammed down as he goes right over Ivica Zubac.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Here's Jackson outside for George.
Come get it. Come get it.
Morris outside. Off target with his 3. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Gobert, and he makes good on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Here's Jackson. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's. Towns, the pass to Edwards. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Can't hit from in close. LA's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Jackson kicks to Morris. Kicks it out to Leonard. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Morris outside. And Morris throws it down.
Important points from Morris. When he's feeling it, he'll step up and take control.
Jackson against Russell. Towns kicks to McDaniel. Back to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Man, how about the collectedness of Towns? Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
Here's Morris. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And that's a clutch bucket by Morris, showing the team they can count on him down the stretch.
Comes down low, covered by Morris. Russell against Jackson. Here's McDaniel, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
2 shots.
Second one is good. And both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Needed those and got it. Terrific job at the line under pressure.
Jackson passes to Morris. Inside, Zubac finds Morris. From deep, George. Morris, no good.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
George against Edwards. Outside, Towns. Russell left side. Back to Towns. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard inside. Oh, with a chance to send it to OT. He misses the dunk. Unbelievable. So it's Minnesota taking it.
transition opportunities, and boy, we should see some high-flying dunks.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. And for Memphis, inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. Now here's McDaniels. Outside for Russell. 5 to shoot. From deep. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Shot's good by Towns.
Exactly what you love to see from Cat, that aggressiveness, that assertiveness on the backboards.
Morant against Russell. McDaniels with the rebound. Now here's Russell. Gobert finds Russell. Gobert with a screen on Morant. Russell, and it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. And here's Morant. Taken away. Russell with the ball. He's picked up by Bane. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
Here's Morant. The shot no good. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Brooks against Towns. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, this guy's such an instinctive passer. D'Angelo Russell could average double-digit assists if he wanted to.
Timeout call, Memphis.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Brooks outside. Pass to Bane. Kicks it out to Jackson. And here's Brooks. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Morant.
I have great admiration for how hard Rudy Gobert plays on the defensive end. Even when he's not blocking shots, he's altering them with his presence.
McDaniels against Brooks. Adams comes with a double. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Now here's Brooks. Left side, Morant. To end the drought. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Unbelievable explosion. Shows a great burst to the rim and extends over the taller defender.
You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter and setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Good.
Well, Steven Adams was a bit raw when he entered the league, but you can see right there how sound he has become as a finisher on the interior.
Now here's Gobert. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. McDaniels, that's good.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it. Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Edwards pulls it in. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. McDaniels passes to Edwards. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Morant with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. No good on the triple. Memphis trailing here. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Brooks. Good, and the setup by Morant.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
Here's Edwards. Adams grabs the miss.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Here's Morant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got his second basket.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The T-Wolves on top. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Morant finds Jackson. Outside Bain. Back to Morant. Russell against Bain. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Russell against Morant. Pass to Edwards. Out to the right wing. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Towns has a 7'4" wingspan. If he gets off the floor, good night.
Up top, Brooks. Lots of room. And that one's long.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Towns passes to Gobert. The rebound by Jackson. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter.
Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent, elite defenders in the game.
Here's Gobert. Pass to Russell.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Outside Morant. For 3. Nails it from 3. Morant's got 7. Doors with Gobert. It still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And BA, at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Jackson, the pass to Morant. Unloads. The bank shot, no good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
McDaniels, that's good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Jackson. Let's go with a 3. Here's Adams. And it's Adams with the finish.
We are talking about a big-time offensive rebounder, and Steven Adams unafraid to impose his will with that frame.
Outside for Russell. Back to Towns. Pass to McDaniels. And it's Russell on the drive. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I'll tell you, you've got to try to prevent D'Angelo Russell from getting into the lane, because when he gets there, you are in trouble.
And so he hits both. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Moran against Russell. Kicks it out to Jackson. Right side Bain. Brooks outside. Jackson against Towns. Brooks, the pass to Bain. Into the lane. Here's Adams. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Outside Russell. To the wing, right side. 52 seconds left to play in the half. Sinks the tray.
Arguably the most dangerous weapon in D'Angelo Russell's arsenal. This guy is a problem for the defense.
Brooks outside. Right side Moran. 5 on the clock. Jackson for 3. Towns with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. McDaniels finds Russell. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Well, Memphis shooting at 30% here in the second. Throws it down despite a man right in his face. Opportunity here to make it a 3-point play.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
McLaughlin. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
The clock run.
With the score, your Grizzlies 19, the Timberwolves 28.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. We've got Jalen Noel. Kyle Anderson is out there with Taurean Prince. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. And it's Reed in at the 5 down low. And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know, the whole team was getting energy boost off a block like that one.
Prince on the attack. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now Jones. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Anderson. Here's the break. Here's McLaughlin. The shot comes out. Green with the defensive effort. Memphis trailing here. On the wing, Green. Down low. Pass to Conchar. Outside Jones. And Anderson over to help. Blocked! And they get it back. Shot clock at 2. Green for 3. And it's Noel with a rebound.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Here's McLaughlin. Anderson with a screen. And it's McLaughlin missing.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Outside, Green. Ooh, it's stolen away to the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Green finds Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Green. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Reed with the rebound for Minnesota. They've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Pass to Anderson. The baseline J is on the way. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Conchar. Anderson covers. Tillman. Nice D from Reed. Minnesota in the lead. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
Boy, off the bounce, Taurean Prince can be so dynamic. The speed, the power, all of those things make it tough on the defense.
Timeout call, Memphis.
With the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Grizzlies timeout.
And the Grizzlies shooting only 36% so far in this game. Jones in the post, brings a 3, drops in the 3.
Well, this is the go-to shot for Danny Green. So good in his pre-shot preparation and catch and shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Pass to Noel. And the layup is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Here's Conchar. Now here's Jones. To the middle. Can't cash it in from close range. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Driving in. Here's Prince. The putback. No luck on that one. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Conchar. From outside, off the mark. Timberwolves shooting the ball at 48% so far. Pass to Prince. And he jams it home with authority.
Well, fast off his feet and up at the rim in a hurry. Taurean Prince with an easy one.
And it's off from 3-point range.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the court.
29 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Morant with the slam!
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first. And what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
Pass to Prince. Here's McLaughlin, pounded by Morant. And it's McLaughlin missing. Morant with it. Outside for Brooks. The third quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 9. And we're all right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Payne in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in it to 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Edwards, the pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Oh, and Towns with the block.
Perfect timing on that rejection point. Towns really improving on the defensive end.
Morant against Russell. Morant, the pass to Bane. The 3 is up. That shot, no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Outside Edwards. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Back to Morant. All alone. And that one hits the back iron. Now the Timberwolves with it. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Towns passes to McDaniels. High post Towns. Adams is there. Here's McDaniels. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, this is where Cat can manufacture additional points for his team. Defense focused and locked in on him. Find a teammate.
Looking to get it going. Morant finds Bain. Back to Morant. Outside Bain. 6 to shoot. Pass to Brooks. Picked it out of midair. On the break. And here's Edwards outside. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. And the Timberwolves lead by 16. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Morant, rebound Minnesota. McDaniels got 5 rebounds in the game. It's Edwards on the wing. Picked by Gobert. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Morant with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Back to Morant. Jackson left side to stop the run. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 6 rebounds here tonight. Russell the pass to Gobert. Up and over Brooks. Gobert with the bucket.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
On the wing, Bain. Wide open look. That's good on the jumper.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Minnesota's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Outside Russell. Towns on a screen. From behind the arc. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And stolen by Edwards.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Timberwolves.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Jackson outside. Pulls it from the corner. No good, off the front rim. And here's Minnesota now. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Outside Edwards. Here he goes. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Right side Morant. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Yeah, the quickness of Morant makes him tough to cover. He's able to pull up on a moment's notice.
Morant against Russell. Pass to Edwards. This one for 3. Sinks it from distance. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Here's Morant. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Yeah, teams try to get physical with Morant, but he shows exceptional body control off the contact.
There's 6 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
Going for that top spot. Always difficult, but a fun journey for them. David, thank you. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. And the Clippers starting 5. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. Now, here's Bain. Out to Morant. Clock at 4. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Here's Jackson. Morris passes to George. And here's Leonard. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Goes up at the stripe. It's rebounded by Memphis.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
Brooks kicks to Morant. Out to Brooks. Leonard with the steal. Here's George. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
What a silky move by Paul George. He really had the ball on a string.
And the West, we know, is very difficult. But Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They've become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped. Now, here is Morris. Morant with the steal. Leonard with the steal. To the inside. Zubac, no good. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Adams down low. Covered by Morris. And that one drops.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
Morris passes to Zubac. And he banks in the layup. And here's Morant. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Outside, Bain. Brooks with no one around. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. Leonard finds Jackson. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Finishing that possession with an exclamation mark. Kawhi making his presence felt.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the claw is.
Here's Jackson. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
I just love the way Jaren finishes inside with either hand. The defense can't really take everything away.
On the wing, George. Guarded by Bain. George, no good. Grizzlies have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Brooks kicks to Bain. Stolen by George. Leonard against Brooks. Out to Morris. George looking over the floor. No good there. And Memphis the other way now. Here's Morant. Driving the lane. Reggie Jackson with the rebound.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
Morris inside, guarded by Bain. And for Memphis, they're shooting 43% since taking the floor today. Morant dishes to Jackson. And Morant throws it down.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. Don't come across them that often.
Here's Jackson. And that one released in time, but no good. At the end of one, a closely contested game. So and we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Now here's Morant. Jackson passes to Brooks. Leonard with the steal. Morant against George. Leonard, and finished off by Leonard.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Now, here's Bain. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 5 to shoot. Now, here's Morant for 3. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting. Spydi with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
Now Jackson. Paul George missing from long range. And the basket by Jackson.
The defense having to respect Jackson's outside game. That opened up things for him in the inside.
Morant kicks to Bain. Morant outside. Launches a 3. Hands it from downtown. Morant's got 7.
Gotta honor Morant's 3-ball. He's more than capable of torching you from there.
This is it to Morris. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Outside for George. Outside Jackson. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And the dunk by Zubac.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Morant outside. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
Challenging the heart of the defense. John Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
Jackson passes to Morris. Outside for Jackson. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Bain with it. Running down by Jackson. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Puts up a 3. Morant against George. And the rejection by Zubac. Out to Morant. Here's Adams. Morant with a wide open look. Morant with another miss.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Jackson is doubled. Back to Leonard. 1:21 left to play here in the half. Leonard on the wing. All sorts of time. It's rebounded by Memphis. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Clippers with the ball. Grizzlies making the shot. Morris, no good. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
Morant with it. Leonard picks him up. Payne for three. Excellent D there from George. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They trail by one. From the arc. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Morant surveying the D. From the top of the key. He can't hit that time. And Leonard puts it up from deep 3. And no luck with that time on the Pride team. Thank you. And time now. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the 1. Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. 4 on the shot clock. And oh, here we go. Covington's got it. The fast break chance. Count the basket. Wall's got the lead up to 6 now for Los Angeles.
Covington is a high IQ player, understands when to dish it.
Wall against Jones. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Covington. And Los Angeles guys shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Batum lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And now an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Covington with the steal. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Batum, good. Batum's got his second basket.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
Now here's Jones. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Covington with the steal. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. The kick out to Wall. Outside Batum. And Wall with the slam.
Nicholas Batum making the resourceful play, gifting the ball to a ready shooter instead of forcing something. You know what makes Nicholas Batum indispensable? When they need him in the paint, he's there. When they need him on the perimeter, he's there.
Here's Conchar. Back to Jones. Trying to get something going. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Now here's Paul. Following the missed shot by Tyus Jones. Here's Mann. No good on the triple. And with Batum, his versatility has earned him a lot of minutes over his career.
Kevin, reason why, when you got a guy who can guard a wing and get you points in the paint, that'll always get you some floor time.
Offensive rebound. Good D by Covington.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth. and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
The Grizzlies trail by 16. Morant kicks to Bain. Looking to end the run. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Bain. And that's 13 points for Ja Morant. Jackson looking around to the paint. Here's Zubac. Morris against Jackson. Morris passes to George. Kicks it out to Leonard. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Brooks, left side. Leonard with the steal. Here's Morris. That shot missing. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Morant passes to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
And so it's Los Angeles, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And we'll...
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. A 12-point game. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Jackson, following the score by Memphis. Morant outside. And he trims the lead to single digits. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Zubac. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And he ends up missing both free throws. The Grizzlies trail by 8. It's tipped. Jackson dishes to Leonard. Back to Jackson. The 3 ball. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
To the inside, Morris, and the layup is good. And the Clippers lead by 13. And I think, Steve, now we see less real grudge matches than we did before. But do you like seeing those games where there is no love lost, where there is some bad blood and some contention?
Kevin, I love it. Yes, friends off the court, but on the court, you got to go at each other. And when it's over, win or lose, you leave it right there and you go back to being friends. Dillon Brooks is a guy who can finish inside or outside for you. A valuable asset on the break.
Outside Jackson. Nice move. Outside for George. Just 5 to shoot. And it's good for 2.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Morant outside. Three-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Morant's got 9 points now in just the second hit. Clippers leading by 10. Outside Jackson. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Brooks against Leonard, down low, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And a wide open look for Payne. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Impressive accuracy of Desmond Bain. He has put in the work to be a reliable three-point option.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now here's Morant. There's 1:40 left in the game. Dishes it to Adams. Basket good.
You got to bring more than that to stop Steven Adams. Using that strength to fight through contact.
Here's Jackson. Leonard on the wing. Back to Jackson. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. Shoots over Adams. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots from the baseline. Leonard, no luck. The Grizzlies trail by 7.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
And Jackson with the basket on the assist by George.
A terrific ball thief. PG-13 knows it's a priority to create turnovers that spark the running game.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Brooks from outside. A shot off that time. The Clippers go the other way with it. At one point, they led by 16. Jackson kicks to Zubats. Out to Morris. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Left side, George. And Leonard has it in the corner.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Outside, George. And so Los Angeles takes the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team. All right, David, thank you.